Hey everyone! Today we're diving into a topic that might make you think twice about your food preparation, Salmonella. It's not just a scary word, it's a real health concern that affects millions of people every year. But some dangers in the kitchen are invisible, hiding in plain sight. Salmonella is one of those dangers, a microscopic ninja lurking in our food waiting to strike. But fear not, my culinary comrades, knowledge, as they say, is power. By understanding this sneaky foe, we can easily outsmart it and keep our kitchens safe and our food delicious. So, what exactly is Salmonella? Imagine, if you will, a microscopic world teeming with single-celled organisms. Most are harmless, some even helpful, but then there's Salmonella, a genus of bacteria that can turn a delightful meal into a digestive disaster. These tiny troublemakers are found in the intestinal tracts of animals, particularly poultry, but also in reptiles, amphibians, and yes, even your beloved family dog. And while their internal flora might not bother them, it can wreak havoc on ours. That's why raw meat, especially poultry, eggs, and unpasteurized dairy products are prime suspects when it comes to Salmonella contamination. Salmonella spreads like a game of microscopic tag. One minute it's in a raw chicken breast, the next it's hitched a ride on your cutting board, and is making a beeline for your salad. This is what we in the culinary world call cross-contamination, and it's public enemy number one when it comes to food safety. Undercooked meat is a Salmonella superhighway, as the heat required to neutralize these bacteria is often higher than we think. Raw eggs, especially those delicious runny yolks, are another culprit. Those beautiful, vibrant fruits and vegetables can harbor bacteria from the soil or from handling. Even contact with infected animal feces, say, from not washing your hands thoroughly after petting your dog, can spread Salmonella. Okay, so you've been exposed to Salmonella. Now what? Well, like any good spy, Salmonella has a way of laying low before making its grand entrance. We're talking anywhere from 6 hours to 6 days after exposure, you might start feeling, well, off. The usual suspects are all there: fever, chills, diarrhea, stomach cramps, and a pounding headache. Nausea and vomiting can also join the party, making for a truly miserable experience. Chapter 4: Kitchen Combat Prevention Tactics. Now I know what you're thinking, Alton, this all sounds terrible. Should I just start living off of protein bars and distilled water? Absolutely not. Remember, knowledge is power. By understanding how Salmonella spreads, we can easily outsmart it and keep our kitchens safe. First and foremost, cook your meat thoroughly. We're talking internal temperatures of 165 degrees Fahrenheit for poultry, 160 degrees Fahrenheit for ground meats, and 145 degrees Fahrenheit for whole cuts of beef, pork, veal, and lamb. Invest in a good meat thermometer. It's your best friend in the fight against foodborne illness. Next up, hand washing. Wash your hands thoroughly with hot soapy water before and after handling any raw meat, poultry, eggs, or unwashed produce. Chapter 5: Advanced Warfare. Extra precautions. Don't use the same cutting board for raw meats and ready-to-eat foods. Invest in separate cutting boards or thoroughly wash and sanitize your cutting board between uses. Refrigeration is your friend. Don't let perishable foods sit out at room temperature for more than 2 hours. Salmonella and other bacteria thrive in that temperature danger zone between 40 degrees Fahrenheit and 140 degrees Fahrenheit. Get those leftovers in the fridge as soon as possible. Wash fruits and vegetables thoroughly under running water before eating. A good scrub goes a long way in removing dirt, debris, and potential contaminants. Chapter 6: Recognizing the frontline's high-risk groups. Now, while anyone can get Salmonella poisoning, some folks are more susceptible to serious complications. We're talking about the very young, the elderly, pregnant women, and those with weakened immune systems. These folks need to be extra vigilant when it comes to food safety. For them, even a mild case of Salmonella can escalate quickly. So, if you're caring for someone in one of these groups, take extra precautions in the kitchen. Chapter 7: Mission Critical: When to Seek Medical Attention. Okay, so you've been struck down by the dreaded Salmonella. What now? Most healthy adults can weather the storm with over-the-counter medications and plenty of fluids. However, there are some red flags that warrant a call to your healthcare professional. If your diarrhea lasts more than 3 days, you develop a high fever, experience severe dehydration, or notice blood in your stool, it's time to seek medical attention. These could be signs of a more serious infection that requires medical intervention. Well, there you have it, folks. Salmonella, the invisible enemy in our kitchens. But remember, knowledge is power, and by understanding how Salmonella spreads, we can easily outsmart it and keep our food safe and delicious. Always consult with your healthcare professional for medical advice. Stay safe, stay informed, and keep cooking.